It is very fulfilling to see a child go from really nonverbal, and next thing you know, months down the road, they are now making sounds.
Great work, high five. Woo, we got it, girl.
The whole purpose of what we do in special education is taking a look at the whole student, what the whole student needs to be successful in the classroom. Ensure that our students not only have access, but they're making progress. And when we can do things like be inclusive in our practice for things like Read Across America Day, what we do is we provide our students the real opportunity to actually engage in their method of learning, their method of communication. It creates a sense of wellness for them. So you have that social emotional learning component as well, and students are starting to recognize differences but celebrate them. Our service provision varies. Sometimes we do individualized sessions with students one-on-one or in a small group setting outside of their general education classroom, perhaps in a therapy room, where skills are really established, and then they often go into the classroom to provide a broader perspective of what that looks like. Our team does a lot of work behind the scenes. They don't see the rest of the story, the development, the digging into the data, the digging into what the kids need to be able to communicate, and then how do we get them to communicate that?
It really takes a village to raise a child. Even within your own personal children, you need a team, you need that support. So these kids in school, they also need that support.
We talk a lot about interprofessional collaboration. It's not just the SLP working with just the teacher, but it's a gambit of professionals who may serve a student. This year we've worked with VCU ACE to develop district-wide communication core boards. We've partnered with TTAC.
Collaborating with parents, getting more detailed information as to how their child may speak. Without collaboration, we couldn't do our job.
I'm not there all the time, but the teacher is there all the time, and they are constantly assessing and watching. And so their feedback is valuable to how I can better either assist the teacher with the student in the class. It just gives us better insight on how we can all help the student, because that's the main focus.
I've had students who, were even in kindergarten, and then seeing them before they leave to go to middle school, and they're narrating stories. So it's really that growth in just seeing a child develop. Communication is the cornerstone of really all aspects of life, and it's going to take them to where they're going to go to be successful.